Welcome back to another painting, number 412. By 20 canvas covered with black gesso, dried, and then I covered it with liquid clear. And what color of sky do we want today? Stop, guys. Let's see. I feel like a blue day today, not a night scene. Maybe I cover every bit of the canvas because I want it to last, and if they have to take it off and re-staple it or put it, they want to put it on a thicker board or whatever, or spline it, because most of these ain't splined, they're just stapled on the back, see? So I'd build my own canvas, it'd be a lot cheaper, but I just ain't got the time to do that and paint, get it set up and tore down. Alright, you know what I think? We're going to have some yellow in the sky today too. And then I'm going to have to block it with some crimson or something. So, I'm going to take a little bit of Indian yellow. I'm going to put it right here. Some yellow ochre. And then I'm going to go with some crimson. Put it on the outside. Separation on the outer edges. There we go. Look at that. Now I'm going to blend it all together. Start out with a clean brush again. Orange here in a second. Hopefully. We'll find out here in a second. Alright. So now I'm going to put a little bit of permanent yellow right in the center. cool? I didn't even know it was gonna do that. Nice. So, probably got a little bit of that in there. See, I love playing with colors too, just like anyone else. I'm gonna take some more of this, put it right in the center, around. We're gonna make this kind of bright. Take some white, put it right in there with it. Oh yeah, look at that. That really brightened it up. All right. So now, there we go. Like so. Take a fan brush. And now we're gonna start putting the white on. Wow, that turned out really good, didn't it? Look at that. All right, hold on to your pants. Kind of a wild style. So I guess we should probably do the same thing down here. Well, should we? Might as well. So I need to put some. All right. Some crimson. Around here. All right. Touch of Van Dyke Brown. All right. Now I'll put a little bit of permanent yellow right here in the center. Work it out a little bit. with different colors, always. Make sure you have a clean brush every time you go to start again. Over a different color. Otherwise it just might not turn out so well. Even though you can fix anything with oils, it just makes it more difficult. And you get too much oil and then it's a mess. Alright. That one. Now put a little bit more down here. And I think we're golden. I know you're thinking, what a mess. Really, it's not. Alright, here's where the magic happens. I'm going to start up high so everything like folds back. I have to rinse my brush every time. Because blue on yellow will make green, and I do not want green. So a lot of brush rinsing. I'm still in the same color here, so I'll just go along like that and pull it up. 2 hairs and some air. Alright. I had to rinse the brush again. Now I'm getting down by the yellows. I used to sit here and take days letting it dry so it wouldn't smear or turn green, or because I didn't understand really when I was first starting. Now I do. You want a gentle touch with clouds. The more gentler, the better I think they turn out. There's the sky. I know the reflections don't really match, but hey, I didn't do them at the same time. Not saying I'll even use those reflections, but if I do, they will. I'm finding out, go ahead and put them in, and then if you don't need them, you can cover them. As long as you don't turn it into mud. It's very important. That's why you gotta put some mountains in. Alright, so we're using blue, so I'm going to mix in crimson. A little bit of bright red. A little bit of phthalo blue. Alright. Let's see what kind of color we got. So we're going to take a little bit of white. And just kind of mix it in there. There, perfect. Now we got a purplish color. Already got a bluish color, which I'm going to take some white here, thin it out. There we go. And the next set of hills over there. Alright. So. Let's see. Mountain. That's a mountain. Mighty mountain right there. There's a mighty mountain. Most important thing is just getting the edges. Almost looks like the Baldy Mountains where I grew up. One too many peaks, so Boulder Baldy maybe. Alright. I'm going to take this brush, pull some of this down. I don't want to mess up the peaks. Or my lines. Alright, perfect. So now, take some white. Just make us some mountains. Alright. We'll take some blue. And we'll go. Yeah. Wow, that turned out pretty nice. cool how you can do that. Excuse me. Some mighty, mighty mountains here. Better pack a backpack to go to these mountains. Let someone know where you're going, because it looks like a mighty set of mountains, and it's probably a heck of a walk just to get back to it, right? Lighten this up a little bit down here. Ever so lightly create a mist down here. Perfect. Mighty set of mountains. I love mountains. Maybe that's what drew me to initially to watch for first Bob Ross video. He loves the landscape of mountains and outdoors, and in a crazy world, sometimes it's nice to be able to paint your own world, you know. That's what I say for sure. This day and age. Be thankful that, I guess, that we're here. We're able to play like this, because I mean, I don't know how many other people in the world can actually have the freedoms that we have. Unfortunately, it feels like we're losing them too, but you know, we'll see. I want those in the background. Now set in the background. right here, little one. So it's going to get a little dark there. I'm going to put some Van Dyke brown and black. Get the yellow off my finger. I'm a mess. Alright. I don't want the mountain to overtake this one too much, so we'll go. Barely see any of those trees back there, but they're back there. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I'm trying something a little different than I normally do here, so we'll see. base of the mountains. This is Terra Verde green. It's a permanent green. I'm just going to block it all in right down here before I do anything else. Just get it all blocked in right here. All right. This is how I make my forest. So darn good. You want to know? Well, this is how you do it. Okay, so now these are a little closer. So now we gotta start adding just a little bit of color. So there's that green. Notice I don't spend a lot of time in there because I don't like my stuff turning to mud. So so now we're going to take a little bit of yellow, highlight, go over it as well. I like to get a variety of colors because then your eyes plays tricks on you. And so by just a few different shades, do you think when you look outdoors, I mean, you see a variety of colors, right? All right. So now, a tad of yellow. Almost forgot about my reflection time. right. I think that's another one done. Looks pretty to me. That's all that matters. These are your paintings, so whenever you like them, that's your world, squirrel. Before I turn it into mud, I'm stopping right there. Because I have been known myself to piddle around so much it turns to mud. See, it's almost a point of mud now. It doesn't want to take my signature. Good thing I stopped. Can't have a painting without a signature. Alright, I'm done. Done with another painting for another day. Thanks for joining me, 3 dogs and me. Have a nice day.